What if the Lexus sitting in your driveway right now could outlive your job, your phone, and maybe even your next house without ever needing a major repair? Sounds crazy, right? But for Lexus owners, this isn't a fantasy. It's a quiet flex. While most cars are tapping out at 150 or 200,000 miles, some Lexus vehicles are just getting warmed up. I am Jack, and today we'll walk through the mindset, the rituals, and the concrete steps that turn a Lexus from nice car into forever car. Think of long life maintenance like gardening. Small, steady care beats dramatic one-off interventions. Lexus cars are built with excellent bones, but they still need the same steady attention any long-lived machine needs. Clean fluids, good air, proper seals, and an owner who notices the tiny whispers before they become screams. So is changing the oil often really the single most important thing for hit 300K reliability? Yes, oil is the lifeblood. Regular, high-quality oil changes on the right schedule prevent wear, keep the cooling system efficient, and protect the transmission indirectly by reducing engine stress. Follow the manufacturer's guidance and don't skimp. Number 1, engine oil and filter, the heartbeat ritual. Your Lexus's engine is happiest when its oil is fresh and doing its job. Change the oil and filter at the recommended interval for your model and driving style. Many Lexus schedules call for service roughly every 5,000 miles or every 6 months for normal service, with some newer engines approved for extended 10,000-mile/12-month intervals when using the specified 0W20 synthetic. But always check the owner's manual for your exact model. If you do a lot of short trips, heavy traffic, or dusty driving, use the right viscosity and a high-quality synthetic if the manufacturer recommends it. Synthetic holds up better over long runs and protects at temperature extremes. Stick to genuine or OEM equivalent filters. They flow properly and trap contaminants the way the engineers intended. Treat oil changes like hygiene, small, frequent, non-negotiable. Does pushing oil change intervals save money without consequences? Pushing intervals might save a little short-term cash, but it increases microscopic wear that stacks up. Over hundreds of thousands of miles, cheaping out on oil service costs far more. Regular oil and filter changes are cheap insurance. Number 2, timing belts versus timing chains. Know what's in your car. One key thing that decides whether you'll face a large bill at high miles is whether your engine uses a timing belt or a timing chain. Some older Lexus engines use timing belts and require replacement at manufacturer intervals. Many modern Lexus engines use timing chains, which are generally longer lived but still need inspection. Always check the exact spec for your model and year and follow the recommended replacement or inspection interval. Replacing a timing belt on schedule is one of those avoid a catastrophe services. If a belt breaks in an interference engine, major internal damage is very likely. Manufacturer engine charts and owner communities are good places to confirm the details for your engine. If the timing chains fail, can we forget about them? No. Timing chains generally last longer than belts, but they still depend on clean oil and proper tensioners. Skip oil service, and you can wear out a chain or its guides. Chains are more forgiving, not invincible. Number 3, cooling system, the quiet mileage killer. A single overheating event can shorten engine life dramatically. Coolant breaks down over time, and hoses and clamps age. Replace coolant at recommended intervals, and inspect hoses, the thermostat, and the water pump during regular services. If you see bubbling in the overflow, a rising temperature needle, or coolant loss, stop driving and investigate. Driving hot is the fastest way to destroy a head gasket or warp a head. A healthy cooling system is one of the simplest, most effective longevity investments you can make. Number 4, transmission. Service it before it asks for help. Many long-lived cars owe that life expectancy to transmission care. Automatic transmissions hate sludgy fluid. Replace or service the transmission fluid at the interval recommended for your model. Some guidance points toward major transmission service in the 60,000 to 100,000 mile range, depending on gearbox type and use. But check your manual and consider earlier service if you tow or do heavy-duty work. A cool, properly lubricated transmission is far less likely to need a major rebuild. Also, treat the transmission with gentle driving. Avoid abrupt, repeated hard launches, and give the car a moment to warm up in cold weather before heavy throttle. If the transmission feels fine today, can we skip service until it doesn't? No. Transmission problems sneak up. Fluid degrades gradually and will eventually allow wear and heat damage. Regular service keeps wear particles out and the hydraulic circuits happy. Number 5. Brakes, tires, suspension. Small parts and big impact. Brake fluid is hygroscopic. It absorbs water over time, which lowers the boiling point and invites corrosion. Change brake fluid per schedule. Typically every 2 years is commonly recommended, and replace pads and rotors before they warp. Rotate tires regularly and keep them inflated correctly. Uneven wear leads to premature replacement and stress on suspension parts. Inspect shocks and bushings. Replacing worn suspension bits keeps the chassis aligned and reduces stress on steering and tires. These are the maintenance items that keep your Lexus safe and comfortable while preventing wear in other systems. Number 6. Electrical systems and sensors. Don't ignore the little lights. Modern Lexus models have lots of sensors and control modules. A small check engine light today can be a tiny sensor or a big looming repair. Don't ignore warning lights. Scan the codes and understand what they mean. Replace failing sensors promptly if they affect engine management. Keep battery terminals clean and the battery healthy. Acid leaks and corroded terminals cause headaches for electrical systems and can shorten alternator life. But are check engine lights always expensive repairs? Not at all. Plenty of codes are cheap to fix, like a loose gas cap or a faulty O2 sensor. The point is to scan and diagnose early. That way you catch small parts before they cascade into bigger problems. Number 7. Parts and repairs. OEM versus good aftermarket. When it's time to replace parts, there's a temptation to go cheap. For wear items like brakes, filters, hoses, and even some sensors, high-quality aftermarket parts can be fine. But for critical engine components, drivetrain parts, and electronics, favor OEM or proven equivalents. Lexus parts are engineered to the car's tolerances. Using the correct part reduces the chance of a failure caused by fitment or specification mismatch. If you're unsure, ask a trusted mechanic for a cost-to-value assessment. Is it worth paying more for genuine parts every time? For many wear items, you can save without compromising longevity. But for engine-critical components, sensors, and anything that affects timing or structural integrity, genuine parts are usually worth the extra cost. Think critically and mix and match smartly. Number 8. Driving habits that add miles, not bills. How you drive matters. Calm, steady driving reduces thermal cycling and mechanical shock. Avoid excessive idling and cold, short trips whenever possible, because the engine never reaches its happiest operating temperature and condensation can contaminate oil. Use smooth throttle inputs, especially during warm-up, and avoid repeated full throttle launches. If you tow, do it within the car's rated limits and service components more frequently. Number 9. Weather, storage, and rust protection. If you live somewhere with seasonal salt, rust is a real threat. Regular washes in winter, especially under the car, and occasional rust-proofing or undercoating pay dividends. Keep the interior conditioned to protect leather and seals. Dry seals crack and leak, letting water into places it shouldn't. If you store the car for long periods, keep it on a trickle charger and off the ground if possible, or at least slightly inflated tires and a breathable cover. Number 10. Diagnostics and relationship with a mechanic. Find a mechanic you trust and keep the relationship. A consistent shop that knows your car's history will spot patterns and recommend preventative replacement before things fail. Let the shop inspect the car at regular intervals and ask for a walk-around when you pick it up. Seeing the parts and hearing the explanation makes you a better owner. Keep receipts and records. They help future you and increase resale value if you choose to sell. If this is useful so far, hit subscribe and drop a comment. Have you owned a Lexus that hit 200,000 or more? Tell us the model and what you replaced most. We read every comment and I'll answer the best ones. Number 11. Rust, body, and paint. Preservation matters. Cosmetic care isn't vanity. Paint and seals keep moisture out of places that rot and corrode. Wash the car regularly, wax a few times a year, and treat chips quickly to prevent rust. Address leaks where water pools in the trunk or carpets. Mold and rot don't just smell bad, they rot wiring and support structures. Number 12. Fuel and engine tune. Why premium gas often matters. Many Lexus engines are designed for higher octane fuel. Using the recommended fuel prevents knocking and lets the engine run in the calibration the engineers intended, preserving performance and long-term health. Check your manual. If it calls for premium, Use premium. The small extra cost is a hedge against detonation and hotspot damage. Number 13, record keeping and inspection checklist. Keep a simple log: date, mileage, service performed, and who did it. This habit makes it possible to spot trends, shows buyers you care, and helps your mechanic know what to check. Inspect your car visually every month. Look for fluid leaks, check tire wear, feel for play in the steering, and listen for new noises. These tiny checks often catch things before they grow. Does good record keeping overkill? No. A clear service history prevents redundant work, catches deferred maintenance, boosts resale value, and it's free aside from a few minutes a month. The payoff is huge when you're planning for 300,000 miles. Number 14, high mileage upgrades that actually help. Some upgrades make sense for high mileage cars. Upgraded engine and transmission mounts can reduce slop. A new thermostat and a higher capacity cooling fan help in hot climates, and better air filtration will keep dust from grinding into your cylinders. But be selective. A heavy performance tune or aggressive aftermarket modifications usually shorten life. If you want longevity, prioritize reliability and thermal management upgrades rather than power. Number 15, when things go wrong, triage and decision making. Even with perfect care, things will eventually need attention. When they do, triage with 3 questions. Is it safety critical? Is it engine or drivetrain critical? And what is the cost relative to replacement value? For safety issues, fix them immediately. For engine or drivetrain problems, get a diagnostic and weigh repair versus selling if the cost is high. Sometimes a small investment now prevents a catastrophic failure later. Sometimes the car is better passed on. Make those decisions based on data, not frustration. If a big repair comes up at 250,000 miles, should we pour money into it or start shopping for another car? Evaluate safety, repair cost versus car value, and emotional value. For a Lexus with great maintenance history, repairing a worn but fixable item often extends life affordably. But for catastrophic failures with high cost, selling and buying may be smarter. Number 16, real-world timeline example. Think of the car in phases. The first 100,000 is mostly preventive: fluids, filters, brakes, and tires. From 100,000 to 200,000, expect some wear items: water pumps, alternators, starter motors, perhaps suspension components. From 200,000 to 300,000, it's the accumulated effects. You'll likely replace radiators, hoses, and maybe face head gasket work on a poorly maintained engine. But with the right care, those are avoidable. The exact timeline varies by model and use, but steady attention postpones major wear and keeps repair bills predictable instead of catastrophic. Here's a pro tip. Every month, check fluids, tire pressures, and look for leaks. Every 5,000 to 10,000 miles, oil and filter, tire rotation, multi-point inspection. Every 30,000 to 60,000 miles, coolant service, inspect belts/hoses, replace air and cabin filters. Around 90,000 miles, transmission service and spark plugs on many models. Replace timing belts per the schedule if your engine has one. Otherwise, watch the chain and oil. Keep records, use high-quality fluids and parts for critical systems, and build a relationship with a trusted mechanic. These habits are the real secret, small rituals compounded over years. Is there a single magic trick that doubles a Lexus's lifespan? No magic trick, but a set of consistent habits. Timely oil changes, scheduled fluid services, cooling system care, correct parts, and mindful driving. Those habits together are the closest thing to magic. Final thoughts, telltale signs, and what to do next. If you want your Lexus to hit 300,000 miles without a major repair bill, think prevention, not reaction. Preventive care is not glamorous, but it's how mechanical longevity is bought, with patience, attention, and the occasional small investment. If you already have a Lexus, start with a thorough inspection and a clean service record. If you're shopping for one, look for a well-documented maintenance history. Cars with a detailed past are easier to keep in the future. If you found this useful, like and subscribe. Watch this video next for more on long-life vehicles and why some cars outlast trends. Drop your Lexus model and maintenance story below. We'll pick the best ones to feature in future videos. See you in the next one.